Hola, welcome back to SpanishForYourJob.com. In this guide, we will learn phrases you can use to ask for help and clarification in Spanish. Let's get started. No matter how much you study, there will always be a moment when someone speaks too fast, uses a word you've never heard, or you simply freeze up and don't know what to say next. It happens to every single student, even advanced ones, so don't feel bad about it. It's normal. So, today I'm going to give you the ultimate survival kit. These are the phrases that will save you in real conversations and help you stay calm under pressure. Let's get started. Okay, let's start at the beginning. When speaking Spanish, you're going to hear things you don't understand, and that's completely normal, right? So let's make sure you can let the other person know what's going on so they can help you. Here's a simple phrase you can use. No entiendo. I don't understand. No entiendo. If you want to sound a little more polite, you can use this phrase. Disculpa. No entiendo. Excuse me, I don't understand. Disculpa. No entiendo. If you let the other person, what's important here is that often what happens is that someone says something really fast and we get stressed and we just freeze and don't say anything and try to find what to say in our head. But instead of doing that, find a way to let the other person know that you didn't understand. If you let the other person know what's going on, they will usually try to help you. All right? So you can use this phrase. Disculpa, no entiendo. So, you've told someone you don't understand. The natural next step is asking them to repeat themselves. Here's how you do it. ¿Puede repetir eso? Can you repeat that using a formal tone? ¿Puede repetir eso? Now, if you're in a more casual situation, like talking to a friend, someone your own age, or anyone you're on casual terms with, you can use this phrase. This is less formal, right? Here it goes. ¿Puedes repetir eso? Notice the ending changes. We go from puede, without the S, that's the formal way to say it, to puedes, with an S, which is the informal way to say it. Here's the phrase one more time. ¿Puedes repetir eso? Can you repeat that using an informal tone? ¿Puedes repetir eso? These two phrases we just covered are very similar, but the main difference is in the conjugation of the verb poder, which means to be able to. The formal phrase uses puede, and the informal one adds the letter S at the end and becomes puedes with an S at the end. Here are both phrases one more time. Pay special attention to the ending of the verb poder and say them out loud with me. I want to hear you. Let's listen to the formal one first. ¿Puede repetir eso? Can you repeat that using a formal tone? ¿Puede repetir eso? Now the informal one. Say it out loud with me. ¿Puedes repetir eso? Can you repeat that using an informal tone? ¿Puedes repetir eso? And here's a bonus phrase that Spanish learners absolutely love because it's so simple and natural. If you don't understand what someone says, you can also use this phrase. It's easier to remember. ¿Cómo? It means pardon, or what was that? ¿Cómo? Saying ¿cómo is a short and easy phrase that native speakers use all the time. It's actually, you not use it in everyday life. ¿Cómo? Just make sure to raise your voice slightly at the end so it sounds like a question, like this. ¿Cómo? Like that. Here it is one more time. Say it out loud with me. I want to hear you. ¿Cómo? Pardon? Or what was that? ¿Cómo? Well done. Let's move on to the next one. Sometimes it's not that you didn't hear the person, it's that they spoke way too fast. And here's the phrase you can use to ask them to slow down. ¿Puedes hablar más despacio, por favor? Can you speak more slowly, please? ¿Puedes hablar más despacio, por favor? Now, that was the informal version. This would be the formal version. Either one will work. Here it is. ¿Puede hablar más despacio, por favor? Can you speak more slowly, sir or ma'am? Please. ¿Puede hablar más despacio, por favor? Here it is one more time. ¿Puede hablar más despacio, por favor? This is a very important phrase. Most people will be more than happy to slow down if you help them understand what's going on. Now, let's say it together one more time. Please say it out loud with me. ¿Puede hablar más despacio, por favor? Can you speak more slowly, please? ¿Puede hablar más despacio, por favor? Well done. Let's move on to the next section. When you're speaking Spanish in real life, there will be times when you may just need a lifeline. And that's totally okay. Knowing how to ask if someone speaks English can get you out of tricky situations. Here's an easy phrase you can use. ¿Habla inglés? Do you speak English? ¿Habla inglés? If you want to sound a little more polite, you can use this phrase. Disculpe, ¿habla inglés? Excuse me, do you speak English? Disculpe, ¿habla inglés? Here's a little tip. Always try your Spanish first before asking this. Even just attempting a few words shows respect and effort, and people really appreciate that. Plus, it gives you the opportunity to practice your Spanish skills. Then, if you truly need to switch to English, you can go ahead and ask. Let's move on to the next one. This last phrase is an absolute game changer for Spanish students. It turns every real-life conversation into a free Spanish lesson. If you see something and you don't know the word for that object in Spanish, you can ask this question as you point using your index finger. Here's the phrase. ¿Cómo se dice eso en español? Or ¿cómo se dice esto en español? Which means, how do you say this in Spanish? ¿Cómo se dice esto en español? On the other hand, if the other person understands a little English, you can ask about a specific word like this. ¿Cómo se dice apple en español? How do you say apple in Spanish? ¿Cómo se dice apple en español? Native Spanish speakers will appreciate this question because it shows you're curious and have a desire to learn. We have learned a few easy ways to ask for help in Spanish. If you want to continue learning, click the video on your screen right now where you can learn over 100 common Spanish sentences you can use in everyday life. Go ahead and click on the video so you can continue learning Spanish.